Hey, 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 welcome to the ANNABELIZATION podcast here today. I'm here with Klaus Estermann, one of the first local Zurich artists I'm going to be interviewing today on this podcast. I'm so excited to welcome you here. Hi, Klaus.
Hi, Annabelle. Thank you. I'm so glad to be here.
Thank you. How are you today?
I'm fine. It's my favorite weather. It's weather like in London. It's a bit rainy, it's a bit grey and dry.
Yes, well, it goes with your eyes. So, I really invited you today because I met you at Toro Bar, the open mic that I do every Sunday, and I love your music. And you sing in Schweizerdeutsch, which for me is a big mystery because I don't speak Schweizerdeutsch, but it's quite mesmerizing. I really like your songs, and I would love to showcase some of your original music today. And maybe you can tell us about your whole musical journey, how you got into music. And there's just so much to talk about. I can't wait. So let me know, how did you ever start playing the guitar?
When did I start with? When I was 18 years, because on my school way, I was always singing the songs from Mani Matter, Leonard Cohen of Switzerland or something like that. On my school way, I was born on a farm and I had 1.5 kilometers twice a day.
Yeah.
And so I have time to sing always these songs until they was in.
Until you memorized them.
Yeah.
I know Mani Matter.
And then
That's one guy I know.
And then when I was 18, I bought the guitar and then take a few guitar lessons and then I play by myself.
So you just started like this? You didn't have music in your family or someone pushing you?
No.
Okay.
No. We are absolutely not an artist family. And,
Okay.
my family is not very interested at my musical work. We was a singer family. My parents, they both were singers in choirs, church choirs, men choir, and so on.
I love choirs.
So yeah,
I used to
me
be
too,
in a
me too.
choir.
That's the reason why I started again to sing.
Okay.
Before 24 years ago, I stopped smoke.
And
good. Then I had a lot of air. Like, what should I do with all this air? Then I started to sing in choir in the church choir, Gregorianic.
Okay.
And Gregorianic is very good to school your voice.
Where from Switzerland are you from exactly?
The Lucerne countryside. It's central Switzerland. It's near Lucerne. It's a hill area. The highest mountain is the Nap, 1,400 meters.
Very nice.
And there we have a lot of forest, a lot of cows, and yeah. But
sounds really beautiful. I love these sort of landscapes. I really like that. And growing up in this area, was there a lot of influential like music?
Music was especially in the church.
Yeah.
It is a very Catholic area. I learned to know the rock music. My first love was Genesis, Pink Floyd, and this stuff. And then I bought a guitar and started to play. And when I was 20 or so, between 20 and 25, I made street music, but only cover songs. Bob Dylan, Neil Young.
Okay.
Mani Matter, natürlich, always Mani Matter.
Well, I tried learning one Mani Matter song, Hemige.
Yeah.
And I have sung it a few times, but I feel so embarrassed of my accent because it's very hard.
It's one of the complicated songs of Mani Matter. Yeah, also very, very easy songs, and some are not so easy.
Yeah. But so, okay, and now I understand a bit better how you got into guitar playing. It's quite impressive to just go and do it by yourself like this, not much influence from your family. And how did you get into songwriting and creating your own? You have a duo, correct?
Yeah, I always say I'm a poet who plays guitar. And so I write poems since I'm 12, 13 years old. I always are writing. My head is always full of rhyme.
Yeah, rhymes.
Rhymes, yeah. I think in rhymes.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you make one with my name? Annabelle.
Annabelle, there's a song, you know the song of Annabelle, Annabelle,
No,
du bist so
I don't know
herrlich
this one.
intellektuell, du bist so wunderbar kreativ und so weiter.
That sounds great.
Yeah, from Reinhard May, I think.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
a song, Annabelle.
Interesting. No, I'm lacking that sort of knowledge of that music.
Yeah.
Which is why also it's great to have you here today and I can learn more about it because, yeah. So, yeah, I would love to know how you got into your own music compositions. So you said you're a poet with a guitar. That's very beautiful. When and how did you start writing your first songs?
11 years ago, I was first time on stage because I had very, very much Hemmige.
Yeah.
Hemmige is if you are afraid to sing or talk.
It's like stage fright. Hemmige.
Yeah, Hemmige.
Yeah, you're like worried.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then I started to go to poetry slams, and poetry slam is very good against this stage sick.
Yeah.
There you can go, you have your text. And then I tried to learn a poem auswendig.
Like by memory.
And it was after all these years I was not at school. It was very, very, very hard. And so I tried to learn it in the same time as I play a bit guitar, play some chords.
Yeah.
So finger exercises. And when the poem was in my head, it was a song. Mehr Wetter für alle, mehr Sonne und Schein, mehr Brise im Walde, glücklich zu sein, mehr Reichtum für alle, mehr Autos und Geld, mehr Kaufkraft im Beutel, für die Kosten der Welt. Mehr wissen wir alle, mehr Schule und Lernen, mehr Licht in den Stuben und Obst ohne Käse. And then that.
So pretty.
This was the first song, and after this.
What does it say?
Battle was.
I really like it. It's great.
Meer wetter für alle. More weather for all of us.
More weather. Great. I really like this angle of poetry. You're the first artist I interview who tells me this, that actually they're not really a musician, they're a poet who is using the instrument to actually convey poetry. Yeah, it's very special.
And it's always, that's the reason why I have half my songs are in dialect and the other half are in German. When I write first, then it's German.
Yeah.
Because I write in German, I think in German, I read in German.
Okay.
And dialect songs are the songs they fly into my brain when I play. Yeah. Or when I drive car or so, then die fliegen mir zu in German. They come.
Fliegen, I've heard that word.
They fly to me.
Yeah, you have more of a side that's pensive, like you sit down, you write your poetry, and it becomes a song later. And then you have the dialect side, which is more, it happens spontaneously when you're doing things.
They are more spontaneous.
So when you write the poetry, is it about your life, or is it about someone else, or it changes every time? Versus when you write in dialect and it's more about what's coming into your head, is it about how you feel? I'm trying to understand the difference.
Oh, I try to stay always a bit on side of the things, not too personal, not too personal. And so that's why I write my love songs about leek, Lauch, maybe, or about A suitcase.
A suitcase, yeah.
So something like that. Or a love song about Zurich, city.
Yeah.
Not about woman, but about men.
I see.
And if it's too personal, I have Hemmige.
Yeah, I understand. It's okay.
And I think always the best place for an artist is not over the things. This is arrogant, but on side of the things, to look from the bright side.
From a different perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I'm not a political songwriter, and I don't write political text. It's more satiric.
Yeah. Would you like to share one of your original songs with us?
I sing my love song for Zurich. And this is a song, it's like a Tour de Suisse. All the different cantons. The melody is very, very old, from Ireland. The Wild Rover is 900 years old.
Wow. Ireland?
From Ireland.
Wow.
And in the end, it's also the melody of the Sechseleuten-Marsch. Sechseleuten is historical. And then you see men on horses in historic clothes, and they have an own melody, the Sechseleuten-Marsch. All the always the same.
And so you inspired yourself.
Yeah. And then in the end of this song, I use also this melody, and the rest is by myself. Only people of Zurich know this melody. That's why I explain it.
Great. Well, thanks for explaining.
It's in the end.
Okay.
If you think the song is over, then you come a little special snake with this
additional snake, yeah.
A traditional snake from Zurich.
Okay, I can't wait to hear it.
Okay, Zürich. Mein Herz schlägt für Zürich seit manchem Jahr schon, weil Zürich spielt Musik und Bern macht's Büro. In Lausanne wird gerichtet, in Genf debattiert, im Bündnerland gewandert, z Basel flaniert. Mein Himmel ist Zürich und z Bellevue mein Haus. Zürich steckt da, bist mal drin, kommst nicht mehr raus. Zürich. Mein Herz schlägt für Zürich seit manchem Jahr schon, weil Zürich spielt Musik und Bern macht's Büro. In Lausanne wird gerichtet, in Genf debattiert, im Bündnerland gewandert, z Basel flaniert. Mein Himmel ist Zürich und z Bellevue mein Haus. Zürich steckt da, bist mal drin, kommst nicht mehr raus. Luzern ist zwar rüdig und alte zentral, die Ostschweiz ist grümig und Freiberge kahl. Im Aargau hat's Rüebli, im Wallis viel Wein, aber es gibt nur einen Ort, wo ich immer sein will, das ist Zürich, mein Himmel. Und z Bellevue mein Haus. Zürich steckt da, bist mal drin, kommst nicht mehr raus. Am Gotthard hat's Bremen, am Napf hat's viel Wald, in Kloten wird geflogen, z La Prévine ist kalt, Lugano hat Palmen, St. Moritz hat Schnee, Zug hat viel Geld, aber Zürich hat mehr. Mein Himmel ist Zürich und z Bellevue mein Haus. Zürich steckt da, bist mal drin, kommst nicht mehr raus. Ich komm nicht von Zürich, bin zugelaufen als Binnenmigrant, ich vergiss nie von wo. Aber das Herz schlägt für Zürich seit manchem Jahr schon, weil Zürich spielt Musik, hey ja oder no. Mein Himmel ist Zürich und das Bellevue ist mein Haus. Mein Himmel ist Zürich und das Bellevue ist mein Haus. Zürich steckt da. Bist mal drin, kommst nicht raus. Mein Himmel ist Zürich und das Bellevue ist mein Haus. Zürich.
I loved it. It was that little end, that bit.
Ja,
That was the additional, right?
Ja.
That only Zurich people know about.
Ja.
Okay, and now I know about it.
You know it too, yeah.
No, that was great. Thank you. So you're talking about Switzerland in this, right? All the different cities.
Yeah.
And when you wrote this, what were you thinking? Why did you write a song about Switzerland?
Because sometimes I have a little homesick to Zurich. I lived many, many years here. And then I had a business in eastern Switzerland near the Lake Constance. I had a little hotel with my wife. And after this time, we would like to come back to Zurich, but it was mission impossible.
It's your own love song to Zurich.
It's a love song, and it's also ironic because my heart beats for Zurich since many years. Because in Zurich plays the music and Bern makes the office. It's the best song.
Okay, I see. That's funny.
Yeah. And then in Lausanne, Justice and in Geneva.
I see.
So that's yeah.
It's fun.
And other one is the Zug has a lot of money, but Zurich has more. No.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a play, and the different cities are characters.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like a Tour de Suisse, but it's I can sing this song also in Bern or in Basel because it's not aggressive. It's not Zurich. It's a lovely song. It's a special Swiss song with an Irish melody. Yeah,
it's really cool. Where does this Irish melody come from? Where did you get inspired?
Covered when I was young. I covered this song, "The Wild Rover." You know, maybe.
I don't think
I've been a wild rover for many a year.
Maybe.
I spent all my money on whiskey and beer.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But this song, it exists also in German versions on the Nordseeküste. It's a worldwide popular Irish melody because Ireland is like a mine like a gold mine for music.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
And especially like songwriting.
Yeah, songwriting.
Where you have a lot of poems and stories.
It's the gold mine of. They also have golden hair. And don't forget, I have a gift for you.
Oh my God. Thank you.
I have a gift for you.
That is so sweet.
My 2 CDs.
Okay, wow. Look at that.
This is a booklet.
This is great.
Booklet.
So I can work on my Schweizerdeutsch.
These are all in German.
Yeah, and this one is in...
Half.
Okay.
And this is a booklet
about you.
Or text, not about this.
I was like,
from me, not about me.
I imagine. So Klaus likes.
So Klaus, yeah.
So nice.
Song text, slam text.
Okay, so here.
Or so short words.
I really see your poetic side here. You know, it's way more text based. Than like it's kind of like a lyric book, but it's also poems and very nice. I'm gonna need some help to understand it though. It's okay. I have some Schweizerdeutsch friends that can translate for me. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yeah.
And so I want to understand a bit better what making this this book and writing all this, what does it really mean to you? You know, you've been writing for a long time and you started when you were so young. But if you had to describe how music is a tool in your life combined with poetry, right? How would you explain that to me?
I was always work on very, very different jobs. After school, I learned farmer, but it was nothing for me. Then I went to the city. I worked in the gastronomy. I was butler. I was sportmasseur. we say. And later I learned as a cook. As a cook is the one and only diploma I have.
Oh, very nice.
I'm a cook with the license to cook.
That's impressive.
And no, I'm a chef.
I wish
the Americans say chef.
Yeah, I wish I hadn't had lunch before this. Should have asked you to cook me something.
So that's the reason why I have so much songs about food. About food, yeah. And I was always work for my life, and now I'm old enough that I have enough space to do what I actually ever want.
Yeah.
But it's always difficult. You know that also. If you want to make nothing else than art, then it starts to be hard because it's like in tennis. You have a few dozens of people. They
make it.
Take the whole money, and the rest works and works and works and works and works. And
it's hard to live
off it. And a lot of good artists, they had absolute normal jobs. Also, Mani Matter, he was jurist.
Yeah, jurist.
Jurist, he was jurist.
But for you, this has accompanied you your whole life, writing, singing, and so what does that mean to you? Was it like a place where you could relax, or was it something that you had fun with? Or you said that you had hemige, so it was a challenge. I just want to understand what role music has had for you in your life.
I need it to survive. It's very important.
Yeah.
I started again 12 years ago or so. We had a little hotel near like Constance, and then we had a time we had three women's from the women's house. And it was a very, very intensive time. Then you have this women's 24/7.
Very intense.
A Swiss one, an Albanian, and from Ethiopia.
Wow. What a mix.
It was difficult. And then I said, I need to hear own
tune, my own melody.
My own melody, yes.
Yeah.
It cannot be that they leave me. I need to. And then I started to play every day 10 minutes. At 10 minutes, I go to the cellar and play a few
for yourself,
a few chords, and then I waked it up. So this is so in life. Sometimes you have difficult times, frustrations also, and it opens the door to something new. You never know for what something is good.
Yeah. So do you feel like actually you got back into music because of it was a very too intense time and you needed to take those 10 minutes for yourself every day to just be in the quiet in the cellar and do your own sound?
Yeah.
That's what you needed.
And I never had a comfortable life. It was always difficult because I'm difficult too. I have good reasons why that so is, but
I understand. Speaking of difficult, I get it.
But I know friends, they have less difficult lives than, and now they are overweight or what else, and it makes you it can make you lazy if you have a good job, a lot of money. In Switzerland is the problem. We live in material too good.
Yeah.
A lot of people have too much money. They spend too much money. They work their whole life by an assurance or by the bank and so on, and they have so much money, and it makes it lazy. And
yeah, I understand what you
they
mean.
always are afraid to lose it,
do things.
Yeah, and they live from holidays to holidays, and I hate holidays. It's Trostpreis. It's something for a stolen life. You have 2 weeks holidays, and then you can go 2 weeks to the beach or for coffee. It's not there. I go to the beach when I want. Why not? But to make a job I don't like. And then in June I go for 3 weeks to the Maldives.
Exactly. I understand. I mean, why do you think I'm doing what I'm doing?
Yeah.
It's because I like doing it.
Yeah. We have same sick.
Yeah, it's normal. Thank you for sharing about that.
Always, I say if you're always a little bit sick, it keeps you health.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Did you write a song about that? Have you written any other songs that are about a bit more about you and your life?
Not so special. I write about cook, about weather.
Yeah. I see your style.
Yeah.
It's like it's very different to my style. For example, I sing a lot about my personal traumas and my heartbreaks, and it's actually quite tiring to always have. I struggle to write original songs that are not about me or what I'm going through, which is bad also because then I can't just detach, from the writing process, and it always has to be intense. And it sounds just nice. You write these songs that are light and fun and people like them, and it's really nice. Yeah.
Sometimes I write a blues. It's a bit so half personal. I'm sitting here is a blues.
Yeah. Do you have a blues song?
Yeah, of course.
Can I hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here. Sitze da.
Right.
Seit Stunden, Tagen und Wochen sitze ich stumm und reglos da. Hilf im Tag beim Abend werden, wenn's nicht anders haben, sitze da. Einfach reglos da. Tausende von gesparten Stunden werden da verputzt, verbraten und verdödelt und ja nicht öppe genutzt, so sitze ich da. Bis ich keine Zeit mehr ha, sitze ich da. Die Zeit ist teuer, noch habe ich genug, bin drum ein reicher Mann. Verschenken sie mit beiden Händen, ich komme fast nicht nach, sitze da. So, la, so, la, so sitze ich da, einfach reglos da. Das Rossgebiss, ich hätt schon pausenlos. Zerbaut uns bis ans Ende und dann sind wir einander los und unten dran. Tot und nicht mehr da. Doch vor dem letzten Biss ins Gras, Löffli dunkles Brot. Sürflelein, ein Kaffee, wenn ich aus hab, bin ich tot und innen dran. Aus, vorbei und kam. Schon seit langer Zeit stumm und reglos da. Hilf im Abend morgen werden, wenn's nicht anders kann, sitze da. So, la, la, so sitze ich da, einfach reglos da. Und zwar so lang ich kann.
Wow, great. Welcome. Super great. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
I really like that. What does it talk about?
I'm sitting here and I'm waiting until the end.
Wow, the end of the world.
Yeah, end of my life.
End of my life.
I like, by myself, I like Finnish music because
Yeah. Finnish
I,
music is quite
yeah, I
beautiful.
like Kaurismäki. Kaurismäki is the name of the regisseur, movie maker, and he makes so depressive Finnish
Yeah, yeah.
black and white movies. And so I learned to know Finnish music. And Finnish, I understand not one word. And if you hear music in a language you don't understand anything, then it's the voice like an instrument.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can hear only the sound of the voice. Because when I was young, English songs, I understand not one word. And then you go with the music. And it's not so important that you always understand every word. And if you're
Exactly.
interested, you can Google.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's with like me with you. I like your music. I listen and I don't understand anything, but I really like how you use your voice and now that I know more
It's one
about.
of the my favorite compliments when I sing for people who don't understand us, and I love the sound, and I like this compliment when people love the sound of my songs, the sound of my voice. Then it's okay because I can be a fan from music and I understand nothing from Fado, from Portugal. I
Yeah.
understand nothing, but I
It's so
understand it. Yeah.
beautiful. Oh my God. And so just to wrap up the episode, I wanted to know, so these you have these two albums and how are they received in your community? Do you have some fans who tell, "Hey Klaus, we love your music"? What is it like?
Yeah, my fan base is not very, very big because I have not an agent who make it for me. I make it about over Facebook, Instagram, and so and so and so. Now I make a little tour with my friend Fabian Rosenzweig, is a second
Nice.
guitarist, and we start on Saturday in Weinfelden.
This Saturday.
It's this Saturday, and
Very exciting. Congratulations.
yeah, and then there's the
That's
program
great.
calls half half, half half. We are two half, and there's also I'm a poet who plays guitar, and he is a guitarist who repair guitars, and
Ah,
that's the reason why we know each other. I also have a little defect on another
okay.
guitar,
Yeah.
and I was looking for a guitar mechanic, and then I met Fabian, and it was the beginning, and it's wonderful. My songs begins to fly together with him as a second guitar.
That's great. You
And
should
you're
bring him
in
sometime.
on YouTube. I have a few videos where we play together.
Great. Well, I'll make sure to share all these links
Oh yes,
in
yes,
the
do that.
episode
And
description.
it also sounds good. The brand Estermann und Rosenzweig sounds
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it does.
Sounds good. Rosenzweig is a wonderful name, and it goes also it's Estermann. It goes. You can say it like Coca-Cola. It's
Yeah,
Estermann und Rosenzweig. Also it
yeah,
must be.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the.
But so if you're doing a little tour in Switzerland,
Yeah.
surely you must have some followers. And what kind of feedback do you get on your music from people? What do they say to you?
They like it.
So do you think you resonate, your audience is more like a lot of poetry fans?
Yeah, poetry fans, and then they are surprised how full of music this is.
Yeah.
And here
The
you
QR
find
code.
you find the title melody half half. It's a
Exactly.
short song. I also have a lot of very very short songs, 1 minute, a bit less, a bit more.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure to share this.
Short songs for fast times.
Yes. Tell me about it. Now that's really cool. I'm trying to think of the connection between like the poetry and the music and how that would make your audience feel. You know, your audience who are poets, when they listen to you singing poetry, what do they feel? What do you think? Do you think they realize that actually poetry is the basis of music, like the lyrics?
You never can talk for other people how they feel when they see you, when they hear you. You are always in your little prison.
Yeah.
So it's always a kind of speculation if you want to say what people say.
Yeah.
Or what they think. The only thing I understand is applause. When they cry and said, yeah, one more, then I know that the people like. And also, is poems everybody understand anything else? It's by me also. I read a poem and then I feel something. Maybe it's absolutely difficult to the feeling of the poet who wrote it.
Yeah, it's true.
But this makes nothing. I mean, it's done. When I sing a song, then it's up to you. What do you feel?
Yeah, I like that.
I can't explain you. First, I teach you what you have to feel when you hear my song.
Yeah. So you give your songs out, and then you give.
And then they are in the area, and then.
Very nice. I like it. It's like a gift.
Yeah.
That you can interpret however you want. Awesome. Well, for me, I don't have any more questions. I don't think. Do you have any questions?
No, and I also have no more answers.
Okay.
No, it was very good, very nice, very fun.
Thank you. Well, I hope that you'll come back to Toroba and maybe even bring Rosenzweig with you. And thank you for sharing all these really nice songs. I'm going to make sure to share all the links and your website and your tour program with the audience. Yeah.
Push me. Be so good.
Yes, I will push you forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you.